Welcome to the IC Content Studio here at IC 2023 in Barcelona. Our topic today is audience transformation audio measurement. And our guest is Kike Lozano, CEO of Kike. Welcome, Kike.
Thank you very much. Hi, good
Hi.
afternoon.
So the transformation of the AV sector is taking place. As the CEO of Geeker, you're specialized in audience measurement. So what are the trends you identify and what is most importantly impacting audiences?
It is, I really don't know if we are talking about trends or habits or a bubble or a real disruption or just a next step in a inertial movement. We really don't know. At the end, what we are able to say is everything is changing very, very, very fast, more quickly than before. And suddenly we are talking about topics we never heard before. For example, fast channels, AVOD. Suddenly Netflix has advertising. Suddenly the ancient world of TV industry, for example, or theaters or radio are in a stake. At the end, we are talking about habits, and it's true. Today, the proposals, the offers, the content is changing. There are appearing new ways to screen content, new ways of production content. At the end, more offer, and the audience is going to be split in very, very small groups, and it's a real challenge understand the human behavior regarding media.
Yeah. So with TV, it was very simple. Almost everyone was watching TV. Now we have all these small target groups. How are these changes impact the way audience are approached and measured?
Indeed, what is happening is the traditional methodology to size the audience today is not able anymore. It's impossible. At the end, I don't know, 95, 90 something percent of the channels are giving 0.0, the zero ratings. I mean, there is nobody watching TV. It's not true. At the end, this is only because the methodology. Against of that, there are many other channels, very, very small channels, with another way, with another broadcasting, able to have some small data because the methodology behind that is different. The way of the advertising market is changing again by the same term. Very, very small channels without data are selling advertising, and traditional channels are not able to sell nothing because there is not data enough. The methodology has to change, and it's not easy because at the end it's not only about TV, it's about radio, about theaters, about podcasts, about OTTs, many other windows, many other media without data or without a golden currency to make decisions, right?
Yeah. And Kiki, even worse, sometimes the audience is watching or listening at multiple devices at the same time, right? So you have second, third screen things, so it makes it even more complicated to really find out, how much they focus on certain media.
Exactly. Some years ago, just some years ago, when we talk about TV, it means 4 and something hours of the day, and the premium part of the day. Today we are talking about 2 hours and something, and many of them are watching another content in the TV station. Which is listening people driving their car, which is listening in the gym, which is watching on YouTube or in Netflix. At the end, the key of the question is trying to understand the customer journey, the real audiovisual customer journey of the audience. And today is not possible.
Yeah. So what is in your vision and your approach to the market? How do you want to really measure that in the future?
We are trying to build, not Heka, the industry is trying to build more or less a real golden currency. We are facing like let's say a data quaff. Today, the only way to learn about the human habits is mixing different data from different sources, and it doesn't make any sense. At the end, it's ridiculous. And the conclusion you have are stupid. We need a real golden currency able to cite. And there are methodologies, indeed, mobile phones are very, very good, but there are many other methodologies to mix the human behavior, the human habits, the ways of consumption of TV and radio or whatever, and the same way. This is, for me, of course, the next step. And I used to say the TV as we know that in 2022. Now we are like discovering a no-name land with no direction, but for sure, in I don't know if some months or a year or when, but we are to start in a new dimension of media, of course, with one golden currency for everyone in every country, and let's say with a balance in the market, because today it's funny, you have a podcast, for example, on your own, and perhaps you are making more money than a traditional TV channel, in relative terms, and it doesn't make any sense.
We currently see a lot of technological disruption. How do things like AI change the audience measurement?
We try to face the industry in three big pillars. The first one is content. And to understand content, AI is giving us a strongness. It's incredible. At the end, we need, it's a must for us, understand content in 80 something countries. I mean, it's a broadwide worldwide. At the same time, we need to learn about content frame by frame. For a partner, for example, in Kike, it's impossible. But today, deep learning AI is giving us tools very, very effective to understand content. The second pillar is audience. For me, it's not audience, it's people. People as audience, as I don't know, box office, as subscribers, as whatever. uh, trying to understand or identify clusters, habits, behavior, trends, and how people and content are to be mixed in a context. Because at the end, the pandemic, the war, the World Cup, the winter, the economy, everything is impacting in the way we watch TV or listen radio or whatever. And the only way to work with this huge amount of data is machine learning, big data, this new disruption. From Heka, we have many projects, and our focus today is trying to, with those projects before, trying to have a real and effective forecasting of the audience of the future, of course.
Yeah. So we have to come to a close, but so what's coming next? I mean, AI is already fantastic. How it will change? But what is really coming next? What's the future of audience measurement?
Under my personal point of view, the next step is having like an Alexa or whatever, a bot, helping us as a consultant firm to understand the reality, to understand the data, and to understand how different medias are living together. Because at the end, many people listen to radio in the morning, but these guys are watching Netflix in the prime time in the night, and there is something. Netflix said many years ago, our first enemy, our first competitor, is sleeping, and I think it's true. At the end, everyone is competing with everyone, and we need more data, more tools to understand this data, to convert this data in good decisions. And of course, there are many projects, and artificial intelligence is going to help us.
Well, thanks, Kike Lozano, CEO of Kike. Thanks a lot, and see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.